set up stream here. Fantastic. Alright. Stream is up. And I think we're gonna do some Helldivers, assuming it's stable. I don't know. I've only played a little bit since this update came out, so we're gonna see. We are gonna see. Let me get to where I can monitor it on my end. Okay. There we go. Let me check audio on my end. Okay, and we are good to go. Let's start playing. Okay. I don't think this will be a super long stream. I'm going to be busy later, but I figured I'd stream a little bit of the new War Bond and the update that came along with it. I did get to play a decent bit this morning, so I got an idea of what we're doing with it. I know so far it's been good though. It's been pretty solid. Especially coming to the last update, because I remember the last update I was, day one crashing constantly. So it's like I had to wait like 2 days before I could even like get into the game and play. So this is a better start, and I really like the new Warbond. I think it's pretty slick, especially now that they've worked on actually improving the stealth a little bit. It's a lot more enjoyable. So we're gonna hop in for a little bit and see how it goes. And please note, I kind of suck. See, like, we're already off to a fantastic start.
Going down a support weapon. Requesting orbital strike.
I really dig the sensor, by the way. Like, this thing is, despite only being light pen, is pretty solid. I do wish it was medium, but I gotta take what I can get. And this does a decent enough job.
Requesting walker.
It's really not bad. know, I saw someone complain yesterday because they felt like recently enemy spawns had been kind of low for most difficulties. Yeah, maybe on lower difficulties, yeah. I'd say it's inconsistent. But as far as I'm concerned right now, it's because they're all here. Because, I don't know, I normally play at 10 anyways. And once you get to Super Helldive, like, it's just constant. The only time I can think enemy spawns on a Super Helldive are kind of inconsistent is maybe whenever you're doing, like, a defense mission. Like the priority evacuation. I'd say it's inconsistent on those, because it's either all or nothing, right? Especially with squids. Outside of that, though, it's typically pretty consistent. You know, the entire time I play, I'm basically getting pounded. So, like, you know, I don't know where the inconsistency complaint comes from at that difficulty. I will say, though, this is just the right amount of chaos for me. I like it. You know, just enough that I'm overwhelmed, but not so much that I don't want to play. Like, just the right amount of stress.
Reinforcing! Calling in orbital strike. Drop ship!
Oh. Hey.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Just gonna run for it. Hope I make it. Stem.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
A little tricky there at the end.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Not too bad.
Another victory for the right side of history.
Like I said, this will probably be kind of a shorter stream. Just because I will be busy later, but you know, figured I'd hop in and play it for a bit, get a stream out of it if I could. And the stealth so far is noticeably better. I'm not sure if most people are going to think it's where it needs to be, but I've had a decent time with it so far, right? It's not felt overpowered, but it's not felt useless either. Like, if you know what you're doing and you take your time and you're patient with it, at least for now anyways, it seems decent. Now, if they come back in and they start making a bunch of changes to it again, or they nerf the way stealth works now, it's gonna suck, right? But as it is now, stealth is pretty solid. The weapon changes especially have been pretty good, and it's a lot more fun just to run around and kind of run through the trees and avoid enemy groups and just pick them off. Definitely a lot more useful. Honestly, the new gear as a whole is pretty nice too. And then one, it looks cool, but two, it's fairly useful, which I like. I'm not sure how most people are going to rate it, just because everybody's got their own set of like favorite war bonds, right? But then you've got some that are based off more off practicality for most people. And so it's going to be kind of hard to say where that goes. I think as far as drip is concerned, this one's definitely up there, right? Like, the new gear is pretty slick. The weapons, in theory anyways, in idea, are pretty solid. But I don't think it's going to be the most practical warbond, right? If you have no interest in stealth at all, there's not really a ton in it for you. But even if you just want to give it a try, or you want to move just a little quieter, then it's going to be pretty practical. But I guess it's going to be really dependent on your play style. We're already off to a great start. We've lost the stealth bit already. That is the only issue I've noticed with these missions, is it's kind of reliant on your teammates also using stealth. And I hate to say it, but if you've been playing Helldivers for a while, your first response is to not be stealthy, right? That's not really what comes to mind for most people. And it's kind of noticeable, because most of these missions, fuck, I missed that, are, yeah, they go out pretty quick. So, not always useful in that regard to be stealthy. Kind of you miss the point, right? And then we're brutally gunned down.
Outpost cleared.
And then, of course, because it's these new stealth missions, you can't just call down reinforcements. You got to find these pods first to unlock them. Which I like the idea of the mechanic. The only problem is if you get a really bad start, like we did, and you have somebody that immediately runs into a bot base and alerts them, and you get gunned down, you got to sit here and wait on somebody to free up the pods so you can get reinforced. Which that depends. It kind of depends on the competency of your teammates, right? Because again, it's a stealth mission, and their first response is to run in and go loud as we're landing, and that kind of, it kind of ruins the point of being stealthy. Plus, my gear's gone, so I'm kind of useless. I can clear enemies. And outside of that, well, and there's small enemies, and outside of that, I don't have practicality with my weapons now because my recoil is gone. I say gone, but I'm pretty sure someone just grabbed it. Ooh. I will say though, the light armor has been especially practical for running away from fights. Like, you're quick. And the stealth does work on it. Like, I am noticeably stealthier when I wear the stealth gear. So it definitely works now, right? I'll probably go back at some point and try out the ODST stuff and see if that's been vastly improved by these changes. It should be, though. I tried using some of the ODST silenced weapons earlier, and they seem to be noticeably more effective. So I'll take that as a sign that they do work now.
Requesting air support.
And I will say, for these, one thing that's been really handy is the localization confusion. The only problem with that is in a mission like this one where nobody else wants to pick the Hellpod optimization, right? I end up picking it just because it's really useful. So then I can't use localization confusion, and we end up being covered in patrols, which, you know, makes it quite a bit more difficult. Because it's just a bunch of unnecessary confrontations that we could have avoided if someone else would just pick Hellpod optimization. Which I find out because it's like no one picks localization confusion, and I think it's because when it was released, and I don't remember the warbond it came out with, but when it came out, it was kind of, it just didn't work, right? And now it does work, and it actually works fairly well. It typically seems to reduce my encounters by about half, right? It cuts them in half for me anyways. At least it feels that way.
Objective nearby.
So when it does work, it's fantastic. The only problem is no one else wants to use it.
Objective near your position.
Package acquired. Requesting orbital strike. Southwest, 200 meters. Calling down a walker.
That wasn't particularly stealthy of me, but I really can't be bothered right
Sending in
now.
an eagle.
Requesting orbital.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Dropping a pin. Northwest, 200 meters.
Democracy delivered.
And anti-air is down. That's good. We're making progress.
Requesting air.
Oh, fuck. I don't know what killed me. Oh, fucking turret.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Damn, they're not even gonna try and go after that base. And I guess I could, right? Fucking, why not? I've got super samples over there.
Super destroyer.
I guess I'll go for it.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
No reason not to. Alright. I think I can solo it. We're gonna find out. There's a turret in there that I've got to kind of watch out for, because those things will one-shot you if you're not. Even the smaller ones can if you're not careful. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on the automaton turrets, though. Some of them are a little,
ETA T-minus 30
you know,
seconds.
they feel a little cheap. Fuck. Okay, now it's hot. I don't know that I can get in there and do it, to be honest.
T-minus 10 seconds.
Calling in reinforcements!
I'm gonna try, right? I don't know why we called for extract so early. Like, you know, I'm not gonna promise I can do it, but I'm gonna try to,
Throwing grenade!
you know, clear this place.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on extraction zone.
Injury? What injury?
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
The bigger issue is gonna be destroying these, and I think I can manage. Right? Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah. I guess not. Damn. There's one left, too.
Reporting to
That's kind of the only issue with these, is it's like, you really gotta work together on them, and nobody wants to work together. They'd rather do, you know, get the main one done, and then, because it's stealth, because it's not quite as easy, just leave, you know? And I mean, I understand it, right? Because it is more difficult. But,
Request approved.
it's like,
Reinforcements have been launched.
you know, there are rewards, there's XP for this, let's get it done, you know? If we can. You know, I believe in myself, so I'm gonna try and hit this last one. I think I can manage. I will say, only being able to bring it in once is a little iffy to me, like your destroyer.
marking location. Locked.
I think it's kind of dependent on what your loadout is, right? I think some loadouts being able to bring it in, but if you're using something like, let's say, a commando or like the expendable, only being able to call your destroyer at once, not all that useful. It's very, very loadout dependent. So I would like to maybe see them bump it up to 2. Now, the only problem is at lower difficulties, it's gonna be too easy. But then at higher difficulties, I could still imagine somebody feeling like it's not enough, right?
Jump pack.
Oh fuck. So I don't know. That one's odd, right? I don't know what the best response to that would be. And still one shot by the fucking turret. Trying to get that last fucking fabricator. I'm not a huge fan of having the turrets inside the base. If you want to cover the whole outside with turrets, that's great, that's fine, whatever. Having them inside the base kind of pisses me off sometimes. It'd be different if it was like, maybe like a, you know, like a machine gunner or something, right? That one feels more understandable and it gives me a chance, right? But one, those turrets, they lock on really quickly, and their ability to one-shot me, especially in the speed that they can do it, is a little frustrating, because at least the big turrets take a second to lock on you, right? Like, you have a second before it blows your shit smooth off. But with those little ones, it's just instant, and it feels kind of cheap. So I am a little bothered by that, but I don't know. Maybe that's a skill issue on my part. I don't know. Maybe I just really suck. I couldn't tell you. I know I'm not great, but I don't think I'm so bad that it's not somewhat valid. I know I'm not the only person that feels like sometimes the turrets are a little cheap when it comes to the kill. We're gonna try and get this last fabricator. I don't know if I can come around to the side or what. It's just that turret's in the way, and I don't have anything to blow it up or bypass it really. No, and I can't come up the side because it's full. I could try and stealth past it, but I don't think it's gonna work. I tried to earlier and it immediately gunned me down. I don't think the turrets are quite as respondent to stealth as some of the other things are. Damn, I can't aim. Nice. Alright. Break my legs, but I did it.
Helldivers never die.
Alright, let's go. Wish I grabbed my recoilless, but it's fine. It's whatever. Let's just go. Man, I missed some samples, but let's just go. It sucks because the first stealth we did this morning was near flawlessly. We didn't really have any major encounters. It was quick and clean, right? And then everything we've done since then has mostly just been... They just immediately go loud. Now, some of it's because we land in really bad spots. I've noticed the last couple times we've landed, it'll drop us right in the middle of a base. So when we're planning, you know, you really need to double check, especially in a stealth mission, where we're landing. Because it's supposed to be stealthy, but if you drop us in the middle of an automaton base, they're gonna know we're there. The other thing is, it's like, even when we do get a good landing, some bozo's first thought is, oh, it's fine, I can handle it. He's gonna run into a base by himself, go loud, and let everybody else know we're there. A little frustrating. Because again, these are stealth missions, and if you want to go loud, but make sure your team is cool with you going loud. Or, you know, it's like, hey, if you're going to go loud with your loadout or whatever, make sure they're going loud too, or ask them, just say, hey, you know, I'm going to go loud, avoid me, or hey, can we all go loud or something. Because it's still, in these missions, it is practical if you try and, you know, plan your loadout right. It's just, they aren't doing that. It's land in a stealth mission with stealth gear, and then run into a base and go loud. It's just not practical. Yoink.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
It makes it difficult.
Today you've carved another foothold in a long climb to liberty.
It wasn't too bad, though. At least we finished, right? And I will say these new missions do give out a decent bit of XP, so I'm pleased about that. You know, I can start making some progress because 2160 is not bad. I do kind of wish the higher difficulty ones were a little bit more, but 2160 is definitely still worth. You know, I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain too much. Let's see. I'm getting phantom pings from somewhere, but I don't know what's doing it. I'm sorry if I sound congested. I don't know why. I've been fine the last few days. I guess the weather change is just fucking with me. I promise I normally sound better. That wasn't too bad. I'll probably do one more, and then I'm gonna go start dinner. I'm kind of peckish. And then I don't know that I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know, see, because there's not really anything going on worth streaming, in my opinion. This is about it. And even it's kind of like, you know, after the first day or two, people kind of drop off. It's just how it is. So I don't see much practicality in streaming tomorrow. And I've got a job interview anyways, so I don't know that I'll have the time. But we'll see. If it's worth it, we'll go for it. Because I'm new to streaming, so obviously I need to put myself out there, right? But I don't want to oversaturate it either, and have people be kind of like burn out on me releasing videos or whatever. Like, I want to be consistent, but I don't want to overload anybody with content either, if that makes sense. So
Allied destroyer
You know,
has joined squadron.
if I don't see any decent enough reason to stream, I just won't do it.
Orbit synchronized.
Let's see here. Alright, pal, ready up.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Uno momento. My apologies. I had to blow my nose. Who the fuck brings mines on it? You know what? If it works, it works. You're level 124. Maybe you know what you're doing. I don't know. Mines on a stealth mission is definitely unique. Maybe it'll work, though. I don't know. I won't judge yet. If it works, it works. I'll take what I can get.
Launch initiated.
See, now this seems like a better landing spot because I'm not immediately being gunned down. Which I really appreciate, by the way. How are you gonna do a fucking walker patrol on the stealth mission? None of us have access to anything permanently, so it's like, what the fuck are we supposed to bring those down? I'm not saying it's, it's not impossible, right? But like, I don't think any of us are equipped to bring more than one walker down with the limited amount of time that we have.
Calling in orbital strike.
Yeah, we'll get one, but I don't think we're gonna get the rest of those. Hell, we've already got somebody dead. Just saying, it's not the most practical thing to have. Oh fuck those mines in. This is why we don't bring mines to the stealth mission. It's not exactly the most practical objective to have. Then again, I guess war isn't really supposed to be all that practical. I don't know. It's space war, man. I don't know.
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
I just feel like having an objective where it's like, hey, you know, these missions are supposed to be stealthy, but also we have this objective where you've got to bring down multiple large robotic creatures that are loud as fuck is a little counterintuitive to the stealth mechanic, right? But at the same time, I could see it being kind of added as like a challenge, right? So I understand it. I just feel like maybe you could have like a timed objective to it, or like you know, like throw it in after we've completed the main objective or some shit, you know? Oh fuck. come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Getting my ass pounded. Yeah, that didn't work out. Ugh. Hold on. Stealth missions are a little tough, I'll give them that. There's definitely a new element of challenge to them. I don't know that this mission's gonna go well, to be honest. We're not off to the best start. It doesn't look particularly difficult as far as the main objective is concerned, but looking a little rough so far.
Allied destroyer has left
No.
the squadron.
You know, it's a little tough. We're gonna have to... Again, it's like we landed in the stealth. The landing was fine, but then Blood wants to run in and go loud immediately. It's like, we gotta... You really do have to actually be quiet and work together if you're gonna make it work, because it's... You're just immediately swarmed, and we don't have the stratagem support to back that up. And it's going to be interesting to see how well people handle the stealth mechanic, because so far it seems like very few people can actually handle the stealth. But I wouldn't want to crank it up anymore, because you're going to have to nerf it if you do, because it's just so... The stealth is noticeably better, which I like. But it seems like people are still having a hard time actually being stealthy. And it's very noticeable. So I'm curious on what would be, what's the best way to address that? Because it's like, stealth works now. But then you have people not wanting to be stealthy in the stealth missions. So it's like, what do? You kind of just got to hope that they're competent. And you try to avoid them so they don't get you killed. But also the stealth missions require a lot of extra teamwork. So, it's a little iffy, I guess. Definitely fun, though. It's just the second you get swarmed, stealth's out the window, and you've lost most of your effectiveness.
Sub-objective nearby. Super destroyer leaving low orbit. Objective near your position.
Requesting fortification.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone. Sub-objective nearby.
I like the reinforcement pod idea. It's just, then you have this where it's like, it takes a lot longer to get in there, which obviously it makes it, it kind of adds to the risk-reward factor, right? But it can be a little frustrating. Just because, damn, there's a lot going on. Just because you really don't know if it's going to be worth it. Oh, I'm sickly. You really don't know, I think I'm coming down sick. I don't know what the deal is. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not going back for my gear. It's just not worth it at this point. I know they're trying to like bring down this convoy, but don't know if it's working out the way we'd like it to. I mean, we're not doing bad, right? But it could be a little bit better.
Sending in an eagle. Going down a support weapon.
Get his ass. Nice. Alright. It's probably the hardest objective for this mission, so that should help out a lot. Make it a little bit better. And we're going to call that in. Just because it'll be useful later, even if we don't use it now. I'd like to be able to run up there and use that hell bomb, but I don't think I have time to get down a hell bomb, but the 500 kg, because I think that'll be more useful, but we'll see. Whatever. It's not a huge deal. Alright. Let's go hit this base. Fuck that guy. Oh great, more walkers. Damn. They don't fuck around, that's for sure. Okay, alright, let's go. Fuck. Ah, well we got the outpost at least. Can't complain too much. Alright, I could probably still make it to recover my gear, I think. Mayhaps. We're not doing horrible. I'd like to do better, but damn. I really want my recoilless. But that thing is covered. Damn. Damn, I can't aim for shit. Hey, at least we're hitting the reinforcement pods pretty well. Alright, almost there. There it is. Down to bottom. Okay. Let's go hit some objectives. Yeah, like I said, that's not bad. It's just a little, it's very reliant on your teammates also being stealthy. And, most people just aren't. When it comes to Helldivers, they're pretty much all run and gun, go loud immediately. And I don't think it's because they're incapable or something, it's just because they're used to being loud, right? So, it does kind of add some difficulty to it. But it's also not impossible, you know what I mean? I think just right now it's definitely it's something people are going to have to get used to before they can really utilize the mechanic properly. It is definitely improved though. It feels a lot better. Feels way better. It does actually feel like there's a stealth mechanic now. Where it's coming from.
Objective complete.
Nice. We're making decent progress.
Reloading.
Not doing bad at all.
Fire in the hole.
Damn, I can't aim for shit, bro. Oh, it still worked. I'll take it. A little embarrassing, but it still worked out. That's all that matters. Damn, I hope I'm not getting sick. That would blow.
Reloading. McAfee.
I can't aim for shit, man. Damn.
Calling in reinforcements. Reinforcing. Calling in reinforcements.
God, it's not working for me. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, damn. Where is the intel? Should be here somewhere. Hope it's not bugged or something. That'd be not great. Okay, cool. Ow. Not great. Oops. Get my ass beat.
Reporting to the front.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I just spawned in, don't do this to me. Shit, there's so many. I really need that recoilless though. Damn. Okay, never mind. Fuck it. Forget the recoilless.
Southwest, on my position. Heavy, southwest, close. Reinforcing.
There's a key card. Okay, let's go.
You back.
And just run straight for the objective.
Found something.
Yeah, let's get chaotic again. Which, I mean, Helldivers, you expect it to be chaotic, right?
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying countdown to the combat zone.
I'm gonna go back and peep this stream whenever I finish, just for quality. Just because, like, with WoW, it's not super intensive, so I know the stream runs fine. I am interested to see how well the stream handles Helldivers, because when I'm not streaming, it runs fine, but I know it's a lot more intense than WoW is. And I think I'm getting just a little bit of stutter, but I think it's just because I'm streaming. Typically, it's fine. Could also just be where it was a big update, and so it's, you know, it's changed a little bit. Might be a little unstable for the time being. Honestly, kind of hard to tell. I really don't know. Oh, fuck. Shit. No, not that at least. Alright.
Point me to the enemy.
The recoil is back, but no rifle. Man. Spear gun. It's got ammo. Not mine, but I'll take it. I fucking missed. Nice. Okay, spear's not too bad. I've not really used a spear, to be honest. It's not awful. It's definitely not amazing, but it ain't bad either. Like, it's useful enough, right? Fuck.
I'm on it. Pack required.
Let's go. To extract. Okay, this way. I don't like the loud ass fucking chime. I'm easily frightened. Fuck. And that would be why.
I need supply. Affirmative. To the sky.
Almost there. Nice. L4 needs some work too. Yeah, the game is running not quite as good as it was. I'm guessing the update is maybe just a little intensive right now, but that'll probably something they'll iron out on their own. Oh, fuck. Ow. I don't know where that package is. I think it's still up there. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's still up there. Okay. We should be alright. Honestly, though, I mean, new content's not bad. It's definitely a challenge, right? But it's not bad. Ooh. The new weapons are decent. New armor's pretty slick. Overall, I like it. It's definitely a positive change with the stealth as well. Vastly better than it was. We kind of need to get up there, though. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Uh-oh. Fuck. A little chaotic. Okay. Intel obtained. Alright, ship, get down here. Didn't mean to throw that. Oops. Wrong key. My apologies. I kind of fuck with the harpoon. It's not my favorite thing, that's for sure. I definitely like my recoilless, but harpoon's not awful. It's got a use there. It did well. It saved my ass today. I'll take it. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Not bad.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Not an awful mission.
Liberty has seen you through.
I can work with that. Quick and clean. But yeah, overall, I mean, this isn't bad. I'm digging the new content. Definitely a little more difficult than what I'm used to out of Helldivers lately, but I'll definitely take it. You know, some extra challenge here and there. I don't mind that at all. Oh. Right there for a second. Not bad. But yeah, if you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm gonna call it here just because I'm gonna be busy here in a few. But if you've been watching, I hope you'd had a good time, and I'll probably stream. I don't think I'll be streaming this weekend. I might if I got the free time, but I'm sure there'll be a new stream or a video or something up in a few days. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, peep around for some other content. I appreciate it.